Well, thank you for visiting pianolessonsforlife.com. My name's Greg, and I'm here to help you learn how to play the keyboards. If you're trying to learn to play by ear, this is a good place to be. My website, I'm sort of an ear player, although I know how to write music and read music. Most of what I do, I play by ear, and I play by a lot of what I know has to do with chords and how they move together. And once you get the secret of these chords, you're going to find your playing takes right off. So I'm going to talk a little bit about chord inversions. If you're not on the website, go there to the page on chord inversions, and you can follow along with the written lessons, and there's a few examples on there. But anyways, learning chord inversions is important, and every chord is going to have a couple of different ways that you can play it. Why it's important is because inversions help us move from one chord to another. When you're playing songs, you're going to be playing several chords, anywhere from 1 or 2 to 5 or 6 or 10 chords in a song, and you're going to want to find the easiest way and sometimes the best sounding way to get from one chord to another. And so chord inversions are important for that. So instead of having to play C, F, and G and move my hand like that to play those 3 chords, which would be common in a song, I can do this. And what I'm doing is playing a C chord in a root position, and an F chord in a second inversion, and then a G chord in a first inversion. That helps me to not be jumping all over the keyboard, and it helps me have my songs sound more fluid that way. Now, 3-part chords are going to have 3 inversions, as I just mentioned. A C chord, root position, first inversion, second inversion. Let's take another chord, D. Now D has that black note in there, and so it's going to feel a little different to your hand, but it's going to have a first inversion, take the bottom, make it the top, second inversion, take the bottom, make it the top, third inversion. And that's how their inversions go up the keyboard, and it's good to be able to play the inversions up and down the keyboard. I spent a lot of time learning to do that when I was younger. Take an E flat chord. Now, E flat chord has a black note and a white note in the middle. Okay, so we've got E flat, G, and B. That's first inversion, second inversion, third inversion. Now, your hand muscle memory you're going to develop on the keyboard, and you'll find that when you take a C chord and you play it in your inversions, it's going to feel the same way as an F chord because they all have white notes. Okay, C, F, and G, actually, D minor, all of those are going to feel the same. E minor, because they have 3 white notes. The D chord and the A chord and the E chord all have white note, black note. 1 black note in there. So the inversions are going to feel the same for those. The D, okay, and I'm talking about the way they feel under my hands, the muscle memory of it. E flat and A flat and D flat all have black note, white note. And they're going to feel the same too as you learn to play those inversions up. And it's kind of neat because there's hundreds of chords, but you can play them all within the confines of 1 octave. You wouldn't always want to do that, but any chord can be played within this concept, and there's hundreds of them. So if somebody said play an F sharp chord, I could. And then they said go to a G chord. I could go to a G chord and never leave the confines. Play a C minor 7th chord. Play an F minor 7th chord. Play a G minor 7th chord. Play an A flat chord. Oh, there we go. Okay, I had to think about that one for a second. Okay, so you can play them all in there. So as you learn more about chords, you'll find fascinating patterns that you can use. Now, 4-part chords too are going to feel the same, except they'll have 1 more inversion. So a C major 7th chord is nice and pretty. Every other white note. Take the bottom, make it the top. First inversion, second inversion, third inversion, and then root position again. A little off today. There we go. There they are. And it's a good idea to learn those. So that's basically what I'm trying to tell you is, you can read it, but when you see it on the keyboard, it's a little more helpful. I hope you enjoyed the lesson. just a little improvisation using diatonic chords in C and inversions as I went down. Okay. Music can be fun. Now I'm not reading that, just came from my knowledge of chords and how they move together. And you can do this too. I encourage you to get in touch with me and ask questions. There's contact forms on the website. A lot of the lessons that I do come from questions that visitors write in, and I'd like to get to know you. And it's a little tough when I don't know where you are with your playing, so if you can let me know what challenges you're having, maybe I can help you get around them and get you on your way to playing. So thanks for visiting. Stop in again soon and sign up for Personal Piano Professor. That's my lesson alert. Whenever I put a new lesson in, I'll send you an email to your inbox and you can come visit again.